Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Jesse Jackson III. I'm the lead advisor and consultant here at Best Man Company LLC. And we're talking about the unique issues of holiday trauma, holiday depression, real issues that people have to deal with to get themselves through the holiday. The holiday in our business of education, I want us to think, particularly in cold weather states. We're talking about you're going from November, well, I like to now, about October 15th to the end of February, cold weather states. I've already have had some schools that have had to cancel school due to inclement weather, low temperatures, no heat in buildings. So you're talking about that's a part of holiday trauma. I want us to start thinking along the lines of understanding what people are really going through. The key of knowing how you're feeling during this time is to be able to identify what makes you feel that way. And then I want to give you some things that I know you can do to make this time easier. So the first thing, we like to call it identifying signs of holiday depression, identifying the impact of holiday trauma. First thing is we got to be able to identify the trauma. So typically, if we just go over our trauma list that's consistent that I talk about every day, we're talking about uh, death of a loved one. We're talking about broken relationships or divorce residuals. We're talking about financial hardship. We're talking about food shortage. We're talking about unstable housing situations, the ongoing impact of mental health, sexual abuse, uh, suicidal ideations where people believe that it's better off not to be here. And just last year, I was able to break. It was a couple of years there that I lost a teacher to suicide every Christmas break. Right. So you got to start saying what's going on with a person that they believe that life's better off if they're not there. These are things we have to understand. You have to understand if you want to help yourself. So the first thing with trauma is to identify what really hurts you. The way we have done trauma, it's so incorrect because we are in this tough guy phase of world history where I'm good, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm okay, I moved on, I'm okay. That's absolutely not how it works. Typically, traumas live here and they live here, and that's how depression becomes a clinical reality for people because it's impacting you cellularly, right? Sadness and depression are two different things. Sadness is temporal, it's a time-based thing. But if you don't manage sadness, if you don't manage sadness properly, you can slip into the bowels of depression. It's a very serious thing. I've been depressed. And here's the hook with depression. Typically, what I've found is that most people that are truly depressed don't know it. So if you're like, I'm depressed, you know you're sad. You heard about things. Depression is sneaky because it's clinical and you don't know it. It's a clinical thing. It impacts our mood. It can impact our hygiene and grooming. It impacts our sleep patterns. These are things that can slip up on you. So you have to know what the signs are. So there's three major signs. Number one, it's withdrawal. I don't want to be bothered with anybody. Number two, excessive mood swings. So you go from angry to happy, right? Very quickly. Like 1 minute, hey, how's it going? Next minute, get away from me, shut up talking to me, what. And then number three, you check out. That means you're here, but you're not here. There's no focus on any matter that you're going through, anything you're dealing with, checked out of your job, checked out of your social relationships. You're just checked out. And that's a very dangerous place to be. So the thing I want to give us as action is the key is to number one, always acknowledge how you feel. We no longer can say, oh, I'm okay. Oh, it's cool. No, it's not. First rule of trauma, identify how I feel. And that's things that make me sad and also things that make me happy. I always say it is as dangerous to omit joy feelings as it is to omit or to run away from things that make you sad. Emotions are designed to be expressed. There are cellular responses to our happiness and our sadness, and that stuff has to be expressed. You have to do it. So that's one. So the first thing, I have to acknowledge how I feel. No longer can I say, hey, whatever, I'm good, I'm good. No, it's holiday time. A lot of people are missing their mom. A lot of people are missing their dad. I have many friends, it's their first Christmas going into it without their parent, and they have a hole in their heart. And it's something that I deal with personally. And but the thing is, it took me 10 years to recognize that, dude, at holiday time, I crashed. I didn't know. So like 10 years of straight clinical depression in these 2 month blocks. And I'm talking about it got dark and didn't know it. I didn't know it. So that's the key. I didn't know it. And I just went down and I crashed and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why I had the problems I had. I didn't know why I was really gaining weight, eating, drinking, and doing the things that were totally toxic to my body. I didn't know. And that's what I was able to reflect back and see. And I was able to see that a lot of other people are going through the same thing. So the first thing is to acknowledge how you feel. Number two, we do not suppress feelings. Feelings are real and you got to acknowledge them. And we don't pack them. We acknowledge them and we don't pack them. Number three, we release those feelings in a healthy manner. What does that look like? Healthy manager is the ability to write about them. That's the purpose of the pen. That's how I became an author. I started to write about experiences I had, and it was a form of therapy for me. The second part of expression, which takes me to number four, only talk to people that can help you with the situation. We have so many people that are just going and they're using things like therapy. So I'm a big on therapy only if you are getting what you're supposed to get from it. If it's just a dump, a re-traumatization every Tuesday at 6:45, I don't support it. If you're doing all of the talking and not learning anything, I don't support it. See, therapy can help you and it cannot help you. It can actually make you worse. Therapy is for learning and guidance. And I am very hard on people in our business because wisdom is what we need. We don't need opinions. We need wisdom and wise judgment. And that's what we're lacking. That's what we need. So when you go talk to somebody, it better be somebody that can help you do the things I said, identify how I'm feeling, be truthful with yourself about how you're feeling, put those feelings out there, give you action to move yourself forward. I only want you talking to people that can help you. Just talking to people to talk, you go talk to a family member, you get mad all over again, you get sad all over again. That's not productive. That doesn't help. Last but not least, there's holiday rules. Here's the rules of the holiday. We do not ask people, how's your holiday? It's rude. You don't, it's a trigger, can be for a lot of people. So it's something we just stay away from. This is not about saying Merry Christmas or Happy Thanksgiving. No problem there. When you see somebody say, hey, how was your holiday? It's kind of, like I said, yours is fantastic. You didn't just put me in low self. If I could just tell you the amount of friends that I have, man, they have really toilet holidays, man. They're by themselves. They don't want to go around family. That's another key pillar. Anything or anybody that's going to set you back, I'm not duty bound to hang out with you. That's dangerous and destructive to your life, health, and well-being. Don't ask people how's their holiday. Just ask them about themselves. Two, remember everybody's not happy. Three, remember everybody's family situation is not in a joyous spot. So to assume everybody's family is like yours is just foolish. Please be conscious of how other people feel. Be also cognizant of, if you're having a great holiday, be cognizant of the stories you tell, the happiness and joy. Recently, I had a phenomenal holiday. Got to do really cool stuff. I love my family. I love, the privileges that we have, and we worked to achieve, and we got to use it. And we love being around each other and got to do some cool stuff. I only kind of talked about it when asked. I didn't share it voluntarily. Always conscious of how other people can feel in that time. And most importantly, everyone, please be thankful for what you do have. Your life might not be where you want it to be. May not be heading in the direction you want it to head. But let me say this very clearly to anybody listening. Life is not better with you not here. Whenever you have these dark, evil thoughts and feelings that life would be better if you're not here, you're going through a rough time. Always remember that's evil trying to get you to beat yourself. The world was not a better place without you. When you're going through a rough patch, it's so important to always look up to where you see limitless potential and to always know this will change. It will change. If I stay the right path, the right course, do the right things, hang out with the right people, this will get better. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. Always be thankful for what you do have. People have said this for many years, but I know this to be true. Somebody definitely has it worse off and would trade with you in a heartbeat. Always be thankful for what you do have. These are some basic things that I know can help us through holiday time, trauma season. Please share this with somebody that could be very beneficial. I do these. I created the school to support people and give people the type of guidance they need to make it through really rough periods of their life. And holiday, I know, is personally one of those. Listen, I appreciate all the support that I've been given over the years and of my friends and partners all over the world. I say thank you to you. I am thankful for you. I'm thankful for family, life, health, and the blessing to be a part of your life. Peace and love, all God's blessings. I'll see you in class.